Hello and welcome to the Skoda Octavia RS diesel. This is the four-wheel drive version, and sitting in, I immediately really like the seats. They're supportive, sporty. The back gives a lot of support. It's also really quiet for a diesel. Right now, and even with partial throttle, I can't really tell if it is a diesel or a petrol car, which is a good thing. This has the flappy pedal gearbox, which means you can change gear. If you put it in vRS mode, the sound is much more profound. It has the same setup as the larger brother, the Superb. The screen isn't that big, but it doesn't feel small, and all the materials, I guess they're okay. You can't compare them to an Audi, for example, but they look okay. I really like the steering wheel. The fact that it's flat bottom makes it so much more sportier, and perforated leather feels nice. Oh, I really like the carbon bits here. As this is a vRS model, it's quite quick. There's a lot of torque, and the acceleration is more than plenty. Going through the gears is seamless. Due to the fact that it's four-wheel drive, you will leave most cars behind when starting at the lights. It's very well equipped for its price. If I would buy a vRS for myself, I think I would prefer the petrol one, but they only offer a front-wheel drive, so I guess it's a lot more practical to buy a diesel version. I like the way the center screen works in the Seat Leon. Maybe they have upgraded it since 2014, but the first Cupra and the first Leons that came out were very sluggish, and the screen operation was basically terrible. Center screen is very fluent and responds well. You have the option of the SD card and the USB and the auxiliary and everything basically you would imagine in 2016. I like the fact that they have offered proper velour carpets with the vRS model. I don't know if they're standard on the regular Octavia or not, but I really like it. It makes the car look much more expensive. Steering feel is nice. The steering weight is properly adjusted, I guess. It's a lot smaller than the Superb, and you can really feel it. Unfortunately, when you're standing still, you really hear the diesel noise, and for me, it's not right. A vRS and a sporty model should sound good, should sound like a petrol. It has the rear camera, which is a nice option. You can actually park just using the camera. I will quickly show you the outside of the car. Rear legroom is very nice. I don't really like the fact that they used a different kind of leather on this part and on this part. As you can see, it's much more grainy and it doesn't really feel solid and expensive. Red parts are nice though. But yeah, rear legroom is good. I like the black ceiling. Also rear heated seats, which is a nice option, especially here in Estonia. This car also has the keyless entry, so to start it, just push the start button. It's not as stiff as I would have imagined. It's actually quite comparable to the Superb, I guess. Although I haven't really driven it on bad roads, but on this quick review, it feels really nice. It's responsive and it's not soft or springy like that, but it's definitely not a hard ride. Standard equipment on this car is really nice as well. Basically, you don't need the leather seats. You can get Alcantara with the standard car, and frankly, if you don't have seat ventilation on hot weather days, it's nicer to have Alcantara. For a daily driver, it's practical, it's economical, it doesn't cost very much. I mean, you can get a good equipped Octavia vRS petrol one for around 30 grand. But I wish they had done more work and maybe designed the instrument cluster differently. It looks plain and doesn't really justify what this car is capable of. Now the stop-start working. Can't really tell. I think there's some noise, engine noise coming in from the speakers, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I know that with the new Cupra you have the really awful artificial noise when you're in Cupra or Sport mode. This doesn't feel like that. It's nicer. If you're not buying a badge and you have the money to buy a sporty yet practical family car, you can haul things around. why not? I'm really liking Škoda right now. They're making very nice cars, and they're selling really well. So yeah, thank you for watching. There will be new reviews coming, some of newer cars, some of used and older cars. I'm not a car expert, but I just give an honest opinion of what I think of the car. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you soon.